Students, today we are going to solve exercise 1.2 class 10 advanced maths question number 3. If A is a set and the elements are given x, y, u, v, and B is another set, elements are given a, b, l, m, we have to find out A product B and represent the Cartesian product by a coordinate diagram. This is the question. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Student, here I have written 1.2 question number 3 solution, and now I am going to solve this one. First of all, I will write here A equal to, the elements are given x, y, u, v. This is the elements given for the set A, and for the set B the elements are given a, b, l, m. This is the elements given in B. Now after that we have to find out A product B. A product B. A product B. So the answer would be, look here, A product B, which means the elements of A will multiply with the elements of B. Now student, how to find the product here? Look, A product B, x and A, which means x comma A, then x comma B, which means the first element of the set A will multiply all the elements of B. Similarly, y also will multiply all the elements of B. Similarly, u also multiplied all the elements of B. Then B also multiply all the elements of B. So xa, xb. Next would be x, l, and last one would be x, m. This is the first line of the multiplication with the elements x. Next one, y, a, which means y with all the elements of B. Ya, yb, yl, ym. Similarly, u with all the elements of B. ua, ub, ul, um. And the last one, the last element of set A is B, and this will go for the multiplication with all the elements of B. So VA, VB, VL, VM. This is the A product B only with all the elements of A and B. Now look students, how many numbers of elements are here? In A, 1, 2, 3, 4 means 4 elements. In B, 1, 2, 3, 4 means 4 elements. 4 into 4, 16. So A product B should be 16 elements. Now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 elements. Now we'll put all these elements into the Cartesian plane. Now let's have a look how to plot all the elements into the Cartesian plane. Now students, look, these are the elements which I want to put into the Cartesian plane. Here I made one Cartesian plane, xo x dash and yo y dash. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now scale I have taken here one small division, which means this one small division equal to 1 centimeter. Each distance from the x-axis and y-axis equal to 1 centimeter, which means from origin to this one 1 centimeter, and this line to this line 1 centimeter, like this here also. So one small division equal to 1 centimeter. This is the scale I have taken, and this is the Cartesian plane. Now here I want to put all the elements which I have mentioned here in A product B. First one is xa, xb, xl, xm, and ya, yb, yl, ym. All these elements I want to put here now. Now look student, the elements of A I will put here in the x-axis. This is the x-axis. The elements of Y I will put here in the x-axis, and the elements of B I will put here in the y-axis, here in the y-axis. Now let's have a look. This is the point which I am taking for the plotting the elements of A, which means X, there is Y, there is U, and there is V. Similarly here I will plot the values of B or elements of B, like the elements of B are ABLM, ABLM. So I will put here now ABLM, ABLM. Now look student, for the first element XA, since all these elements are XAB and LMAUV like that, if the values are in numbered, so it is very much easier for us to plot the values, but though it is not in numbered, so we'll put only this value XA. Now look here, if it is XA, X is this one and XA, the first one is X and A is here, so we'll put here now. We'll just make one ball like this. This indicates that XA. Similarly it is XB, this second one is XB, so next one is X and B here, XB is here. Now we'll make a ball like this. Next one is XL, XL would be here, ball like this, and XM would be here, ball like this. This line contains XA, XB, XL, XM. Similarly YA will be here, then YB will be here, then YL will be here, and YM will be here. Next would be UA, it is U and A. UA would be here, then UB would be there, now UL would be here, and UM would be here, and last one would be VA. VA would be here, then VB would be here, then next one is VL would be here, and VM would be here. This is our ultimate answer and plotting the coordinates of the A product B. Student, now we are going to solve question number 4, Roman 1 and 2. A is a set having element 3 and 5, B is another set having element 1, 2, 4, C is the set 3, 4, 6. We have to show that A product B union C equal A product B union A product C, and A product B intersection C and A product B intersection A product C. I am going to solve the first one only, and similar way you will solve the second one, means Roman 2. These are the elements and A, B, C are the set. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Students, for solving question number 4, I will write here question number 4 Roman 1 solution. I will write here now. After that, what is the question given here? Elements of A. So first of all I will write here given A equal to, I will write the elements of set A. A is given 3, 5. Now elements of B. Elements of B is given here 1, 2, 4, and elements of C is given here 3, 4, and 6. Now we have to show that A product B union C. So first of all I will find out B union C from here, B union C. So if it is B union C, so we'll write here 1, 2, and 4, then union we'll write here again 3, 4, and 6. Now just after that, union means we'll take all the elements, but if look here that 4 and 4 are common, so we'll take only one time. So the union would be 1, 2, then 3, then 4, and 6. This is the B union C. Now A product B union C, we have to find out here now, and this is the LHS, means left hand side. So I will write here LHS, then equal to, I will write here A product B union C. A product B union C. The value of A would be, look here, the value of A 3, 5. So we'll write here now 3, 5. Product B union C, value B union C, sorry, don't give the first bracket because elements in the set theory should be always in the second bracket. So 3 comma 5 and into B union C, the values are 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 6. This is the value of B union C. Now we'll have to go for the multiplication, which means product. So first of all, the elements of A means 3, we multiply all the elements of B union C. Similarly, elements of 5, we multiply all the elements of B union C. So 3 comma 1, 3 comma 1, first one, then 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 3, then 3 comma 4, then 3 comma 6 for the first case. And for the second case, which means 5, we'll write here, then 5 comma 1, then 5 comma 2, then 5 comma 3, then 5 comma 4, then 5 comma 6. This is A product B union C, which means the LHS. Now student, before starting the RHS, I will find out first A product B and A product C. So A product B, which means elements of A, will write here 3 comma 5, product elements of B, which means 1 comma 2 comma 4, we'll write here first A product B here. Now A product B would be 3 comma 1, 3 comma 1, then 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 4. After that 5 comma 1, then 5 comma 2, then 5 comma 4. This is the A product B only. Similar way, I will find out A product C also. A product C also will find out. So elements of A is 3 comma 5, 3 comma 5, and elements of C is 3 comma 4 comma 6. We'll find out now A product C. First one 3 comma 3, then 3 comma 4, then 3 comma 6, then 5 comma 3, then 5 comma 4, then 5 comma 6. This is the A product B and A product C. Now we'll have to find out the union between A product B and A product C. So it's very easy actually. How to find out? Look here, and this is our RHS actually. The RHS equal to A product B union A product C. We have to find out now. So just put the value of A product B. Value of A product B is this one. We'll put here now directly 3 comma 1, then 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 4, then 5 comma 1, then 5 comma 2, then 5 comma 4. This is the value of A product B. Now we'll give here union sign. Give here union sign. Union. Then we'll put here the values of A product C. 3 comma 3, then 3 comma 4, then 3 comma 6, then 5 comma 3, then 5 comma 4, then 5 comma 6. Now between these two set, which means A product B and A product C, we have to find out the union. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. Now students, we'll go for the union. As I already said that union means all together values will put here, but the common values will be one time. So first one we'll write here 3 comma 1, then 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3, then look here 3 comma 4 and 3 comma 4 two times, so we'll write only one time here 3 comma 4. Then 3 comma 6, 3 comma 6, then 5 comma 1, then 5 comma 2, then 5 comma 3, 5 comma 3. Now look here 5 comma 4 and 5 comma 4 two times, so we'll write only one time here 5 comma 4, then 5 comma 6. This is A product B union A product C. This is RHS. Now look, the value of RHS, will it be equal to the value of LHS? Now let's have a look. This is the LHS value 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 3 comma 6. 5,1, 5,2, 5,3, 5,4, 5,6. Now look, these are directly matches with this one: 3,1, 3,2, 3,3, 3,4, 3,6, then 5,1, 5,2, 5,3, 5,4, 5,6. So the last line will write here that since LHS equal to RHS, therefore A product B union C equal A product B union C equal A product B union A product C, hence proved. This is our ultimate proof for question number 4 Roman 1 student. And Roman 2, after watching this video, try to solve question number Roman 2. I hope you understand. Thank you.